And then tell us what were the top 3 industries by purchase price. And let's talk about them a bit for a little bit, Scott.
Well, I'll take 2 to 50. You can see construction. I don't think it's a surprise with all the houses being built and everything going on, commercial and residential. Construction engineering was the 2 to 5 biggest, but then manufacturing is usually at the top of ours or very close, followed by business services. So construction, engineering. We have an engineering company right now that we had an unbelievable amount of interest in, and manufacturing, especially if it's a proprietary product that they manufacture, is always sought after. So those are usually in the top 1 or 2 for the lower middle market.
And at the Main Street level, I can tell you that the less than 500K, almost since we started every quarter, the top performing industry has always been restaurant. Even last year throughout the pandemic, personal services. I think that's why we started seeing that change in buyers, and the change in buyer type is what they were looking for. Business services are really coming on pretty strong in that 500 to 1 million. A lot of those were add-on. That meant that somebody that's strategic, if you remember who was buying, you were getting more of the people adding on because it was very difficult to find employees. How many calls a day do you get, Scott, saying, I need to buy a company in my industry because I need some staff?
Yeah, I mean, it's what was done on the, out in Silicon Valley, you used to call it aqua hires, where they would buy small companies to get really good talent and then put them onto a different project. And you're seeing that in a lot of cases now too. It's just if you want to grow, you almost have to do acquisitions, in a lot of cases.
And the construction industry is just so darn hot. It just keeps getting stronger. So you will see a lot more of that as well. In fact, between the 1 and the $50 million purchase prices, you can see that they made up a bulk of all the top 3 industries in each of them.
And I think one thing too, Lisa, with construction, it used to be tough going, oh man, how am I going to sell this HVAC company or plumbing company? It was really tough to sell because of the technical side of things, and people want to get their hands dirty, whatever it might be. But buyers have figured out, and private equity figured out, that just like the dental, industry roll up, where, a dentist might be a really good dentist, but they're not. That doesn't mean they're a great business owner with a back office and efficiencies and everything else. I think we're seeing a lot more of that, where, okay, this person, he or she's a really good technician and they do their trade well, but boy, if they could plug into someone who has the infrastructure and know how to professionalize a company, they can really do some special things. You're seeing a lot of roll-ups in the construction space now that 10 years ago we would never have seen.
Yeah, and we've seen